All right, so today I want to talk about deadlifting and some different variations you can do for deadlifting. So on the programming that I use, that I prescribe all year long, 1 day a week, we're focusing on deadlifting. So that may sound extremely boring, but there's actually quite a different variety. When I say deadlifting, I'm talking about picking up something heavy from the ground and lifting it up. It's absolutely essential for any athlete to be well-rounded, especially for tactical athletes, whether you're picking up a patient, you have to lift up a heavy item such as logs or rounds that you cut from trees, and you have to lift and carry those. And it's, the reason there's so many different ways to do it is there's so many different implements you could train with. There's barbells, SandBags, Kettlebells, there's so many different things you can use. So when I train, I say there's a deadlift day every week. Some days it's a little bit heavier, like sub-max. We're working up to a certain percentage, in which case you would need a barbell to really dial in the weight. But just because you don't have a barbell and bumper plates doesn't mean that you can't participate in the workouts and continue to get your deadlifting in. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, was give you some options. So if you don't have barbells that you're gonna use, or you're training with a lot of people, you're training your team, or you're leading PT, or you just don't have a lot of stuff at your home or your garage where you're working out. So in addition to barbells, as I said, there's SandBags and some other implements, but what's really important when you're deadlifting is to continue to add variety and change it up. So when I say change it up, there's several different stances you can do. So let's just talk about just the barbell. You can do wide stance, close stance, wide grip, clean grip, reverse grip. Continue to change it up, the different ways that you're gripping and standing, to add that variety. And then that's just the barbell. So with SandBags, a way you can change it up and get other people to participate. It doesn't have to be SandBags, it can be weighted sacks or barbells, dumbbells, anything else you can get. But with SandBags, you're able to rotate, so you can add a lot of rotation. So you can lift and rotate. You can work that in. Again, that's deadlifting. It's just adding some variety, and lifting and rotating is something you're not going to be able to do typically with a barbell anyways, swinging that big long 7-foot barbell around in the gym. That's not going to work out too well. But also you can lift things, again, rotating, lifting them up and over. That would be a good thing you could do on a deadlift day. And then of course just one-sided. So there's also suitcase deadlifts where you can have 2 different dumbbells, or even just one, and you're practicing lifting. You're lifting from either side, again adding rotation, still staying in the deadlifting type of range of motion. And then also there's SandBags with no grips. So maybe you're just gonna use a log or a SandBag, something with no grips. You're gonna lift it and pick it up. Again, just getting something heavy from the ground, lifting it up. That's what we can do on deadlift day. So there shouldn't be any reason that you can't get yourself or your team to participate on deadlift day. So whether you're doing every minute on the minute or you're working up to a heavy weight, just try some of these other movements, continue to add variety. That's going to keep you well-rounded.